Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the big three, and the big three in Overwatch are the ones that are dominating lobbies today and pretty much across most elos in Overwatch. And it's three in particular champs, and we're going to start with the first one. First one is an obvious, the server admin, Sigma. I mean, Sigma is absolutely insane right now. I mean, across all tiers, he's hovering at a 54% win rate, and he has a 15% pick rate. Keep in mind, he's banned quite often, especially in higher elo, and I would say even in lower elo, he's banned often just because he is a server admin. This is because poke has become pretty much the hard meta, and he got buffed. His hyperspheres do more damage in the last patch that came out like 3-4 weeks ago. And I'm going to break down the stats across tiers, and we'll start with the highest, Grandmaster and Champion. Look at that. He's sitting at a 56% win rate with a 17% pick rate. And I would say one of his harder counters, or someone who kind of counters him, would be someone like Zarya, and she's banned a lot. And when she's banned and your team is not playing Sigma, it is a rough time. I kid you not. So if you're not target banning Sigma because your tank is not going to play Sigma, it's pretty much almost a loss across all elos. And I'll go down to even Masters, and that's 55.3%. So not much of a change there as well. So still very, very extremely strong. He's winning. I mean, he's winning across all elos. Let's go to Diamond. Once again, right around 55%. So we're looking at Grandmaster and Champion, Master and Diamond, and he's sitting at 55-56% win rate. Platinum, 54. Now going down to like gold, silver, bronze. This is where things kind of don't matter as much. And we'll just take a look. And just out of curiosity, we'll see. We'll take a look. We'll see. Gold, 54%. Silver, 53.5%. Bronze, 53%. So you could see here is like, obviously these stats don't really matter too much in lower elo, but you can see Sigma, outside of bronze, silver, and gold, Plat Plus is just an absolute server admin, and if you're not banning him, you should ban him, and he's the biggest of the three in my personal opinion. Next up, we're gonna go to support, and this might surprise some of you, but I'm sure most of you know this already. But Illari, she is beyond broken. Paired up with Sigma and a poke comp, she dominates lobbies. She can do so much for the team. You can't push, and if dive's not meta and you're not really playing hard dive across the entire team, Sigma just sits there as a server admin, puts his shield up, does a ton of damage, and you just throw a pylon up into a safe area. The enemy team cannot push forward. That pylon gets free value, just constantly healing. And then she just stays safe behind the shield and is doing constant poke damage and can heal when needed. But the pylon's doing that. Gets her ult very quickly because that pylon is simply free charging your heals on the team with nobody there to destroy it. She sits behind Sigma, pokes with him, and just enables the team. 57% win rate in Grandmaster and Champion. That is nutty. That is absolutely nutty. And there's nobody close to her, right? Lucio is sitting at 52.3%. Baptiste is 50.9%, who I would say arguably is the second best poke support to Illari. Like, if you aren't playing Illari or she's banned, Bap would be arguably the second best pick to go behind her and work with the Sigma and be in that poke kind of composition. And then now you have picks like Mercy and Lucio to supplement the main healer. Mercy can just go with like an Ashe or something like that and pocket them. Lucio could enable the Sigma to move around and just stay safe behind the team. and just help the team out, enable them with speed. Now, things that aren't that good, which is wild to me, being an Ana main right now. Ana is such a high-picked hero, and her win rate is just in the gutter. Kiri's always low win rate and a super high pick rate. That's because she's very hard to be good at. And even in Grandmasters and Champion, you see that here. But you'll see that Ana is just suffering in the meta today. And let's go check out Master. 56% win rate, Masters. Here you'll see Mercy gets a lot more value at this level, with someone like Ashe being picked a lot, or even Soldier 76. We're going to take a look at Diamond. 56.2% win rate. Again, a Diamond level. And you see Mercy's value still there. Gonna go look at Plat. Even at Plat, 55% win rate. And now we're gonna go to the levels that don't matter as much as far as like what the meta is, but we'll take a look. Gold, 54.2% win rate. Silver, 53.7% win rate. Bronze, 53.1% win rate. You see Zenyatta in there as well because he's part of the poke comp, so he can do well as a second support behind Illari or, you know, Baptiste, something of that sort. But you'll see here, Illari is just dominating the meta. So if you're not playing her, I highly suggest target banning her because she can be an insane great comp with Sigma. And it's just very hard to deal with, and it's just constant poke, safe pile-on positions, and just tons of heal getting pushed out. So it's very difficult to deal against her, especially if you're playing her well and you position as well. Now the last one, which we probably know as well, but yeah, Vendetta is just like, even though Vendetta got like I think a slight nerf in the last patch about 3-4 weeks ago, she's absolutely bonkers. She is so good and can just delete people up close in the backline. And yeah, Dive isn't meta, but she's kind of like a hybrid hero where she can do some damage from a distance with her right click on PC and then just target someone in the backline. So kind of could do both. If you look at Ashe, Ashe is arguably the second one I would target. So if you're doing a big three, it's Vendetta, Illari, and Sigma. With a very close third as a fourth person is Ashe, because Ashe right now with the poke and Mercy being kind of good now, it's just crazy. And part of Mercy being kind of good now and being higher picked in Masters below is that Pharah and Echo do pretty decently because of that. And we'll take a look at the stats in Masters. Vendetta, 55.6% win rate. So basically a 56% clip. And you see, once again, all these heroes that benefit from pockets besides Symmetra, from Mercy pockets, are doing pretty well, like Pharah, Echo, and Ashe. But Vendetta is just crazy good when someone knows how to play Vendetta really well and can play that kind of almost pure dive with a little bit of hybrid of doing some damage from a distance. If they could play her really well, it is crazy to play against. Diamond, 55.6%. You see here the same thing. Pharah, Echo, Ashe, all benefiting from Mercy being kind of decent. Going down to Platinum, about middle tiers, and Vendetta again, 55.8%, 56%, and once again, you see, because Mercy's kind of decent, Pharah, Ashe, and Echo are all doing pretty decently. Now to the elos that don't matter as much, we're going to take a look at Gold. 56.1%. Silver, 57% in Silver. Bronze, 57.3% win rate. So the recurring theme here is Vendetta, Sigma, and Illari are by far the big three in Overwatch right now. The three best heroes. I don't know what's going to change with the new season coming out. I think it comes out later today or early tomorrow. And then Ashe is a very close fourth. You could interchange Ashe ban with Vendetta, I would say, or even like Illari. Like, you gotta ban at least 2 of these 4 if you're not playing them. And if you look at all roles, the win rates are right here. 56.7, 55.6, and 55.5% in Grandmaster and above. And if you do all tiers, it's pretty much the same, besides Zenyatta's lower elo bringing up his win rate percentage because his lower elo percentage is much higher. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. These three are so good. And then Ashe is, I would say, a very close fourth. But yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Who should get some nerfs? Or maybe it's just a meta change that needs to happen. Are they really that broken? Let me know. As always, take care.